The coffee industry has a sustainability problem. Most of it is grown in certain latitudes around the world, and potential climate change is forcing farms to continually move higher, where there is less land. But one company has set out to solve that problem by taking the bean out of your morning cup of joe. Kate Rogers is in Seattle to see what the buzz is all about.
Coffee. It's a ritual for many. The brewing of it, the taste, the smell. But one Seattle startup says it's figured out how to make a great cup of coffee without the bean. It's called molecular coffee. And if you're wondering why, you're not alone.
Many people actually don't like the taste of coffee. In fact, a lot of people add cream and sugar. 68% of people add cream and sugar to their coffee because they simply don't like the taste. And so one reason we thought, let's just make a better tasting cup of coffee. But really what's driving us is the whole deforestation and the long-term viability of coffee.
Atomo, based in Seattle, not far from the famous Starbucks in Pike Place Market, was founded by friends Andy Kleitch and Jarrett Stopforth, who come from the tech startup and consumer packaged goods worlds. The two say they're coffee lovers, but know that coffee production as it stands today may not be sustainable. Most of it's grown in certain latitudes, and climate change will force farms to continually move higher where there's less land. So they've reverse engineered the coffee bean, making coffee from materials including sunflower seed husks and watermelon seeds.
These are waste stream products that are normally discarded by farmers, and we take those ingredients and we find compounds in those ingredients that we can use to contribute to the flavor and the aroma and the body and the mouthfeel of coffee. So we're taking upcycled ingredients and naturally derived sustainable ingredients and using that as our base for our coffee.
And yes, it does have caffeine.
Give it a smell.
The project began on Kickstarter, raising $25,000. Then the venture capital world came in with $2.6 million from Horizon Ventures, backer of Impossible Foods. And among Atomo's advisors is the CEO of Soylent, which makes plant-based meal replacements.
It's not a fad. This is here to stay because we have to do it. We have to find disruptive solutions to these issues that we're facing from a sustainability standpoint.
Atomo plans to ship its first batch of cold brew to its Kickstarter investors this January, as it continues working to get its coffee grounds right for hot brew. Atomo says the cold brew should be available at retailers mid-year.
So we had to put the product to the test right here in Seattle up against another leading cold brew. Which one did you like better?
This one.
I like this one better.
And the people liked it. 7 out of 10 chose Atomo.
No, amazing.
I really like that. It's really good. Can I finish it?
Yeah,
okay.
please.
As it turns out, maybe the perfect cup of joe doesn't need a bean after all. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Kate Rogers in Seattle.